Having adjusted the threshold setting to allow the wanted signal to pass through, and the reduction setting to determine how much of the signal not passed through is heard, we can then look at the next stage of refining the noise gate parameters by using attack, hold, and release. The attack controls when a noise gate takes effect. As with each attack, hold, and release, this is measured in milliseconds. With a high attack, it would take a moment before the noise gate is introduced, whereas with a low attack, the noise gate is applied almost instantly. By taking a listen to the vocal example without an attack, and then with the attack set at 80 milliseconds, we can hear the difference as to when the noise gate becomes introduced.
I know myself well, I know this is what I do, so what the hell? I know myself well, I know this is what I do, so what the hell?
When applying a noise gate to vocals, the attack will most commonly be placed around midway. The hold and release is what affects the second part of the audio the noise gate is being applied to. The hold allows the noise gate to stay open before introducing its release. The release determines how quickly the noise gate is closed. In the case of applying this to vocal takes, we will want to hold the noise gate for a bit before having our release. This is so that the ending consonants of the vocal track can be heard. I did this to the vocal take, and around midway for each hold and release allowed the ending of the lyrics to be heard before the noise gate was closed.
I know myself well, I know this is what I do, so what the hell?
Finally, the look-ahead parameter allows for the noise gate to take some time to identify where the signal surpasses the threshold, so that it can decide whether to open up a bit sooner. In this case, the look-ahead set at 10 milliseconds sounded adequate where it was already set. I will now show as an example applying noise gate to drums. I have here the stem of a kick drum. You can hear when I play the track that the snare and the hi-hats can be heard as well as the kick. To reduce the bleed of the hi-hat and the snare, I have used a noise gate. I set the threshold to minus 30 decibels to remove the majority of the snare and the hi-hats, and left the reduction at minus 100. I kept a low attack as well as keeping a relatively low hold and release. This makes the kick sound punchy and snappy, which is often the desired sound for a drum kit. The look-ahead was also appropriate at 10 milliseconds, so I left it there. You can now hear how the majority of the snare and the hi-hats that were picked up are now gone, and the kick sounds better. Within the noise gate plugin, there is also a hysteresis parameter. I have here a guitar track, which I have applied a noise gate to. The threshold does not let all of the guitar signal through, and because the attack, hold, and release is all set relatively low, this causes the noise gate to open and close quickly. This is termed chattering. The hysteresis parameter allows the gate to open at the threshold level and remain open until the level drops below another lower level. As you can hear now, if we take it down to minus 6 decibels, all the guitar notes are picked up clearly and this chattering effect is no longer there.